Hi, and welcome to Elizabeth's Cozy Kitchen. Today is day 7 of my detox, which means that tomorrow I'm starting my fast, and I have to water my wheatgrass and my sunflower sprouts, so this is what they look like so far. And I'm obviously terrible at growing sunflower greens. This is not my best batch, but the wheatgrass is nice and strong through that root system, and it'll be perfect for tomorrow. So I just have to water this. But I'm not by my sink in this video. Now you can see the other third of my kitchen. So I often get the question, what if I can't do 100% raw food? I'm on your detox. I want to have something cooked. So I'm going to make a soup right now. This is diced fire roasted tomatoes. They're organic. And so you can either use crushed or these diced ones. I'm going to put that in a pot. And then I'm going to fill the can up with water, which is about 2 cups of water, and put that in as well. So I'm cutting. I'll talk a little bit about why you may be having trouble staying 100% raw. So staying 100% raw can be challenging if you have a lot. I'm cutting up a pepper. If you're having a lot of detox symptoms. Let's say you normally eat the standard American diet, and you're like, this is like completely 180 from how I'm used to eating, and I'm not used to it. I can't get the hang of it. Then it can be challenging. If you eat fairly healthy and you're still having trouble detoxing, and even if you do eat the standard American diet, the SAD diet, I want you to really explore why exactly you're struggling. Is it because you're hungry? Or a really good quote that I've heard is HALT. Are you hungry, angry, lonely, or tired? And I find that eating 100% raw food doesn't comfort us the way eating certain other foods does. Put pepper in. I have a peeled carrot. So let's say you're eating even like a cooked rice with chicken or tofu or cooked vegetables. There's just something comforting about cooked foods. It feeds us emotionally. So often when people are having trouble and they're struggling, it is not the physical reason that they're struggling. If you're having a really harsh detox symptom, if you feel like you have the flu, then yeah, that's probably it. I'm putting 2 carrots in, peeled and diced carrot. But if you're having trouble staying on the detox, you might want to consider the fact that it might be an emotional issue that you're dealing with. And so before you quote unquote cheat, and I had a little bit of a cheat yesterday. My cheat is when I go get a Chipotle salad, and it has like sauteed peppers and onions, and that's what makes it a cheat, I guess. And but I get a salad, and it's still 100% raw, but it still has no nuts, seeds. It may have a little bit of oil. I don't think so though, but it's not my energy soup and vitamin green. So that's my cheat. Everyone's got a different cheat. So right now I'm making a soup that is a very good cheat if you want to. And I have a peeled potato. I have 2, one red and one golden potato that I got from the farmer's market. So as you're struggling, if you want to eat something cooked, there's a couple options. You can, Coco, come here. A baked sweet potato with nothing on it. Maybe some cinnamon. You can put some cinnamon on it. No butter, no brown sugar. There you go. Such a good girls. So you can have a baked sweet potato, or even if you wanted like a roasted vegetable. But normally when you roast vegetables, you drizzle oil on there, and you would not do that during this detox. Putting in the potato. You can have just plain steamed vegetables. If you want to do a vegetable broth, you want to make sure it's low sodium, or even better if you make it yourself. That would be fantastic. And sometimes just that vegetable broth is enough to kind of give you that cozy home comforty food feeling. 'Cause that's what we're missing when we're we're eating raw food, that we're missing that comfort food. And it's not to say that we need that comfort food. It's just something we're so used to in a world where we're constantly burying our feelings. Because like I said, when I detox, we're not just detoxing the body, we're detoxing the mind. It's also a good time to detox your home and any negative thoughts. So I have a zucchini. I'm just throwing in a zucchini. I had some beautiful zucchini from the farmer's market. So I'm like, this needs to go into this soup. Now, I'm not going to be eating this soup today. I think I'm going to put it aside. I'm either going to share it with a friend. You want another one? This is the last one. No. There you go. Coco really likes her sweet potatoes. And she always goes in the living room and eats it on my rug. Okay, so I have some zucchini in here. I have the carrots, I have the potatoes, I have the thing. And if you notice, I didn't use vegetable stock because I didn't want the sodium, the extra salt. We are going to season it with those flakes, so for that saltiness. You can also put some broccoli in there if you want. Whatever's kind of in season for you, whatever's looking good. And this does have to cook for about 45 minutes. And the reason I like a soup, one thing, it does give you that comfort feeling right away without you having to eat like fats or proteins and things like that. But also the slow cooking is just, it's a good way for you to get all the nutrients of these vegetables. And I'll also put some corn in there if you wanted, maybe some eggplant, whatever kind of tickles your fancy. I'm going to throw some garlic in. I'm a big garlic girl. How much garlic should I put in? I'm going to go with 4. So I'm feeling fantastic on this detox. Like I've expressed before, I definitely noticed the spaciness, which is normal. It's not like people at work are coming up to me like, wow, you're really spaced. Are you doing okay? I have noticed that I'm just a little bit spacier. But I'm feeling really good. I'm excited that I'm going to be fasting for the next 3 days. I planned it so it's over the weekend. So today's a Friday, so my detox of my fast will be Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And Monday's usually a slow day at work for me. And you really have to plan that way. Don't plan your detox when you have other plans to go to like weddings or something like that. Make it doable for yourself. Okay, so I got my garlic in there. I have all my veggies in there. And I'm going to let that cook for about 30 to 45 minutes. It's got to first come up to a simmer. Come on, simmer for the camera. After, move. It simmers, and I'm going to take it off the heat. Once all the vegetables are cooked, check them with a fork. I'm going to add peas. These are frozen peas. I don't have any fresh peas. A cup of peas, and I want them to stay fresh. I don't want to like cook them and make them mush. And then I'm going to add my dulse. I'm going to add 1 lemon juice, and this is after it comes off the heat. There's always something that I forget to grab. And I'm going to add some cilantro. You can use parsley if you're not a cilantro person. I was not a cilantro person. Like, I hated cilantro. And then one day someone made me a green smoothie with cilantro, and all of a sudden I became a cilantro. I mean, I couldn't even be in the room with someone who was chopping it. Like, I literally hated cilantro. So you take the cilantro, and you're going to mince it really fine. You go one way, go the other. And this goes in after it's cooked. And the reason I'm picking cilantro over parsley is because it does have a blood cleansing effect. It's very, very healing. I think it's more healing than just than the parsley is. So I'm not going to be able to show you the end of this. It's basically you don't need to watch pot boil, right? So this is just going to simmer. I'm going to add my dulse flakes for the saltiness, because when we have in our mouth, when the recipe feels like tastes good, it's usually because it's a balance of certain foods, of like the sweet and the sour and the saltiness, and it's that balance that we need. So that's the reason we put the lemon in there for the little bit of sweetness and tartness, and we have our dulse flakes for the saltiness. And another reason I think that we find it so hard to do this detox when there's no fats, and that's the reason I keep avocado in, is because we miss the fat taste in our mouth. That fat taste. So if you wanted to top this with some sliced avocados, that'd be good to give it that really complex thing. Please don't do carbs or breads or meat or dairy. All those things are why we are detoxing. We're trying to get away from all that crap that creates yeast and mucus in our system and comes with it a whole host of chemicals that we don't want in our body. So if you're going to cheat, try and do something nice like this. So I'm going to bring this into work to share with people today. I am still going to stay on my 100% raw. I'm going to have, I had a couple apples for breakfast, and I'm going to have a vitamin O green smoothie right now and my energy soup, and I'll make some lettuce wraps. Those lettuce wraps the other day were amazing. But while you're doing your detox, if you want to switch up your dinner, you can. One day have lettuce wraps, another day have maybe a kale salad, the next day a rainbow salad. Just kind of mix it up like that. You can as well. Thank you for joining me. Join me tomorrow for day 8 when I will be juicing some wheatgrass and opening up a coconut. Thanks. Bye.